Ashes get beautified, stop by and jazz it up. We bring it back to life, taking it to brand new heights. Ashes get beautified, stop by and jazz it up.
Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine and I'm back with another video. So today's video, I'm going to be doing a thrift flip video. So I asked you guys down in the comments a couple videos ago of suggestions of videos that you guys want to see, content that you want me to make again. And so thrift flips was one of the most popular suggestions, and so I'm back with a thrift flip video. So today I'm going to take you guys thrifting and I'm going to show you the things I found and how I flipped them. Let's jump in. So one beautiful day a few weeks ago, I was out in San Clemente with a friend. She was out there to grab something. It's about an hour away for us, and we stumbled upon a couple of thrift stores, so we went thrift shopping very spontaneously. I went in, I found some really great items. This lamp was the first one that I snagged. It was $25, but I felt like it was worth it because I had some ideas for it. And then I saw this two-piece art piece for $30, and then I grabbed this extra large canvas that I really loved. And I thought the store was super cool, so I had one of the volunteers share a little bit.
This store, nobody gets paid. We're all volunteers, and all the money that we make goes to education.
That's awesome.
We gave over $60,000 in scholarships to local high school students last year.
If any of you guys live in that area or stop by, be sure to check them out. A couple doors down, there were a few more thrift stores, so we kept on looking. I didn't find too much more after that, but I did snag a couple other things, like this little vase I found for $10. Initially, it didn't have a price, or it was like ripped off. But then when I talked to the guy, they gave it to me for 10 bucks. So we stopped off in one more store, and lately when I find two of something and I'm with a friend, we've been buying it as like friendship bracelets, but it's like friendship home decor. And then we saw some stores that weren't thrift stores but had some home decor, so I went in and checked that out. And then we stopped off by the beach before we headed home. So we're going to take a quick pause. Today's video is sponsored by Free Prints photo book app. I had a lot of fun creating this photo book. It was super easy and I kind of went a little crazy doing it, but it could be very, very simple. So I actually shared with you guys on Instagram that I was like trying to figure out what cover I wanted to make and all of that stuff. So I ended up choosing one of the photos I really love from one of the projects I did in the past, which was one of my bedrooms. So it's kind of cool to see that it's on a book now. It's kind of like I created a little portfolio for myself, or like just a table book that I can go back and look through like previous projects that I've done. But you can definitely create one with family, friends, photos, whatever you want. And they're actually offering a free photo book and an upgraded cover for you guys using this code. And then I will also drop their link and code in the description box in case you missed it. I hope you enjoy the book that I made, and let's get back to the video. So first up, we have this super cute two-piece art, and this was originally from World Market. It saw the tags on the back. It was definitely damaged, so I wanted to patch up some of the little broken pieces, and then I decided I would just paint over the whole thing. I don't mind the way it looked before, honestly. World Market is definitely my style at home decor, but I thought that this would look so much better in a solid color, and then just allowing the detail to really shine. And so this is the way that it turned out. And I actually really love the solid black. So the ending total cost was $30 since I already had the matte black paint. Next up, we have this really cute Southwestern pattern lamp. I know someone's going to be upset with me for painting over this because I know you guys like color, or some of you guys like color. But as you guys know, I love neutrals, and so I'm not afraid to paint over something that's really colorful. I really love the pattern of it and the way that the texture looks, so that's why I snagged it. And so I started out light, but I think I decided I wanted to go a little darker underneath and then come back in with a light color to go over. So that's what I did. And I came back in just so you could still see the pattern, because if I did it one solid color, then you would miss some of the pattern detail, which I really loved. So that's why I put the darker color under and then just came back over with the light beige. I used all supplies I already had for this one as well, so I only spent $25 total for this lamp. I don't usually buy this many lamps, but for some reason when I saw these two, I really loved them and I needed to get them. This, I love the shape of it, the handles, it looks kind of like a jug, so cute. And I've been looking for one like this for a while now. The pattern's not my style, so I am going to paint over it. I had this matte black paint, so I'm using that as the base. And I added a little bit of that texture powder to it, which is similar to adding baking soda to your paint as well. And then I just turned my brush to the side to kind of give it that texture even more. And then I came back in with just a dark brown, and I'm stippling that over the black. So I want some of the black to shine through, and then I'm adding different shades, mixing brown and black, and this is how it turned out. I really love the way that the texture of this one came out. It looked just like I wanted it to. And the total cost for this one is $25, $15 for the base, and I had to buy a lampshade that was $10. Next up, we have this little jug or vase. I love that it has a handle. It was only $10, and I love the shape of it. I kind of liked the color, but not the little green spots. And then the more I looked at it, the lions kind of bothered me too. So I just decided to grab some putty and patch over the lions and then just painted a really dark color. I have tons of light colored vases, so I wanted one that was dark so I can add to my collection. Used similar technique that I did on the dark lamp that I made, and so it pretty much is the same idea, just on a vase. And I love the way this one turned out as well. And total cost for this one was $10. And last up, we have this extra large framed canvas. Large art can be super expensive, and I love working on canvas, and that it had a frame just makes it look way more polished. So that's why I snagged this one. I tried to remove the frame so I can work on the canvas alone, but some of these screws were not coming out. So I just ended up taping over the frame to protect it from getting any paint or plaster on it. So my initial idea was to just paint over it really quick with white and cover up all the color. And then to do the plastered sheet trick, which I'll pop in a picture. I could not do it with this because the frame would cut it off. So I opted for the easy option. I just mixed up. I already have some grout on hand. I pretty much use this every time I want to create a canvas art. You just mix water into the powder and boom, you have grout or cement. And so I just spread this around and try to create patterns with the putty knife. But you can also use spackle. I've done that before, or joint compound also works. You can use whatever you have since they all kind of end up looking the same. Then I let it dry for the day and then came back to it another day. And I just painted over it with slightly off white. I didn't want it to be stark white. And then I added a little bit of texture and all these things. Honestly, probably unnecessary, but this is how it turned out. So the total cost for this one was $45, and that's honestly really great considering how big of an art piece this is. I would love to style this one in a room that does not have white walls so that there can be some contrast, or change the color and make it solid one other color that's slightly a little bit darker. That's it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below in the comments which one of these projects was your favorite. I would say my favorites were the two art pieces, the white one with the gold frame, and then the two black ones that were originally from World Market. But yeah, tell me which ones were your faves. And then also don't forget to check out Free Prints photo book app, and I will put the code here down below, also in the description box, so you can get your free photo book and then also an upgraded cover. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting this channel and helping me grow. I really appreciate you guys. As always, keep spreading the love and light, and I will catch you on the next one.
We bring it back to life, taking it to brand new heights. Ashes get beautified, stop by and